Hello, welcome to GJD 3D. This is Sergio Martinez, and today I'm going to be showing you our recently updated Head Studio. The first thing I want you to see is that I have here a diameter of a stone, central stone that's going to be held by the head. I have a profile here for the rings, and I have a profile here for the shape of the prongs that I want to put on the head around the diamond. So let's open up Grasshopper. Here it is, and I already have the definition loaded. And notice that right here the first step is to select the round 2D profile, basically the size, the diameter of our stone. So I'm going to go ahead and right click on that, set one curve and select it. Then I'm going to slide down over here. Notice that right here I have to select the top section, the bottom section, and the section for the prongs. So the top section is going to be this guy here, and then the bottom section is also going to be that same one. Notice how they begin to appear right there. And last, I'm going to select the prongs. So I'm going to go to set one curve, and there. And as you can already see, it's starting to form. Here's the basic form already taking shape. So now I can go back up to the top where the controllers are for everything. And as you can see here, top ring, larger or smaller. So I can make this bigger, or I can make it smaller. So for example, I'm going to make it right around there. I can take it up higher or lower. So maybe right around here. There. Now the bottom ring, in this case, I'm going to bring it up a little bit. Oops, I accidentally moved the slider. Here we go. Notice that you can scale this. Now I can come over here and if I go down to the bottom here, see right here, I can make it smaller if I want. And as you can see, it's very easy to configure, how you want the head to look. Now look at the prongs. Notice that I can scale the top, the middle, or the bottom. So I can make this larger on the top or smaller. But in this case, I'll leave it at 1. And one new feature that I want to make sure that you guys see is right here. Notice how the top is now nicely closed off by a nice little soft end. And if you look at it over here, let me slide it over here. Right here, the soft cap. I can raise that or I can lower that. And I can change the middle point to make it more squared or more rounded. And obviously, as you can see, I was able to configure a very custom head based on my profiles. But as you can see, 2D profile here for the top rail. That could be a circle or a rectangle, or a 2D profile, which is what I have. Same thing with the bottom rail. It can be a circle or a rectangle or a 2D. And the same things for the prongs. It's round, rectangles, or your own profile. So that gives you capabilities of doing, pretty much, very custom shaped heads, to any form. Notice that this was a round, so in this case it's a round. And last thing I want to show you that if I now go over here and bake it, I'll just put it on layer 5 for now, for example, and I click OK. There is my final piece. So now I can close the definition. And here is my my head. If I select, I can take this, hide that. I can select everybody and join. And there, I got my solid pieces here. You know, that if I wanted to, I can boolean them together or finish it as one solid. But in this case, notice how everything is nice and solid and ready to work.